This is Dave.
This is Reese.
And this is Manic Joy, a podcast about
life,
love,
and uncertainty.
No one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Woo!
Life, love, and alcohol. Like
Now-
we do it.
Now, you just said to me that you've had enough alcohol, and the first thing you did before you even said a word was reach
This
for
tastes like banana.
the banana whiskey. That's
Thanks
correct.
a lot,
The
Brian
banana.
Doobie.
The banana.
This is terrible. So our recording tonight is about how you should not drink any type of whiskey that has banana in it.
I actually don't think it's too bad. So we're drinking a banana bourbon, banana whiskey. I don't know what you would call it, but I actually like it. I think it's pretty good. It's not too sweet,
No,
if you know what I mean.
no, I don't. No.
But anyway, hello friends. Welcome to a bonus episode of Manic Joy.
This is the drunken.
We're calling this one Wasted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm done. It is Galentine's Day.
Galentine's Day.
February 13th, 2021.
February.
And I take Galentine's Day very seriously
You do.
because it is the day that you get to have with your galentine, your gal, your BFFs. You get to let those ladies know that you love them. On February 14th is the day that you're disappointed by the men in your life. Just kidding. It's fine. It's great. It's whatever you want it to be. Because Valentine's Day is a goof. It's a goof.
Lots of emotions.
You should just tell
went
your
through.
guy what you want. If you think that you're going to be surprised on Valentine's Day, that's on you when you're surprised that nothing happens.
So I love how against doing this episode you were.
Well,
were
I
for
was.
It, you were for it. Then you were against it.
No, because
then we
alcohol
started
makes
doing
you
it,
make bad decisions.
And
so
you have gone.
here's the thing.
You're going. You're
lately, I've been telling my public speaking students about my
Mife?
well,
Who's Mife?
just my first experience with public speaking, which was at Kingsborough Community College, first year of being in college in general.
Right.
And one class that I had to take was my public speaking class. And like a week later, he's like, you have to do a speech, whatever you want. So I was like, well, I'm hilarious and I'm outgoing and I'm smart
Gosh
enough.
darn it, people like
Right.
you.
I was like, I could just come up with anything. It'll be great. And so I get up there and I'm going to do this speech and I start rambling. And my teacher's like, sit down, stop and sit down. So I'm sitting there with the lump in my throat, like all angry that he made me stop. And I'm like, who is this guy who was a professor who had a degree, pretty much a PhD in communications, and here I am,
Pretty
like,
much. Is that official? Do they-
yeah, no, like
Can applying for
he
the job? 'cause
became
He's like, listen,
he
guys,
became a
pretty much. I gotta
no.
be.
Yeah, I was a jerk when I was younger. I've mellowed out a lot. So don't act surprised.
No,
I am way more mellow than
Sure, I'm
met
trying to
me.
figure out what that means with the PhD. Though.
But no, what I'm saying, like, he was smarter than I was. I was a nobody in a community college to just making stuff up. So he's like, sit down. So the class ends. He gets me after the class and he goes, listen, you can't make something up on the spot. This is not how we do things. I was like, I didn't. He's like, you totally did, which I did. And I was being like a jerk. I was like, whatever. And then I call my mom from a payphone, 25 cents.
Call collect? No, you put in the quarter.
I put the quarter into the payphone.
Do you remember when you could call collect?
Remember payphones and you can call collect.
Well,
so
I
you
do.
would call and be like, "It's Reese, hurry up! It's say yes to the thing. Okay, goodbye." Like you would say your name
Right.
so that they would hear
Right.
like
I
whatever.
need to talk to you. Don't
Yes,
say
like,
no.
okay, don't say no. Okay, bye. And you'd be like, "I accept it," but you were mad, but you did it. So you're like, okay.
Do you remember
I also
you could
had a
do the thing
beeper.
with the paper clip, and you could put the paper clip in? There was a little circle near the coin slot, and you could like put the paper clip in there, and it would make change come out. Did you ever do that?
Oh,
Neither did I.
God, what is that type of M13 Tom Cruise type of
M13.
I went there. It's not M13, whatever it is.
I don't even know if that's right, but we'll go
What
with
is
it.
it? What's the movie he's in?
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, M13. No, M Possible. Anyway, good times.
Anyway.
This is why you don't drink and do a podcast. So anyway, anywho, I'm like telling my students, don't make up stuff on the fly. Like, you can't do that. You have to practice things and do things. And so I was kind of against this podcast because I think this is a bad idea because I'm drunk.
I love your stories.
Okay.
So we've had a martini for show. We've had some whiskey and bourbon with banana, as you've heard.
Don't think I'd like the banana in it.
I don't think I would buy it again.
No.
But I'm not afraid of it. I'm embracing
I'm not afraid of it. I'm just not
That's also
a fan of it.
No one would believe there was a bourbon that you were afraid of.
It's also true.
Also true.
I'm not
also
afraid
true.
of
So here's what's transpired this evening.
Yeah.
We've had, as I mentioned, martinis. Okay, come on. Like, let's just say it. Never in a million years would I think I'd be at this point in my life with you right now.
Right.
And both of us agreeing with the statement that I'm about to say.
Right.
Martinis are fucking delicious.
They're so good. So is whiskey. I have to tell you.
Whiskey, hold on.
As
before
you get
jump
older,
ahead, before
your
you jump ahead.
tastes evolve.
No, I don't know if it's evolving as much as it is your taste buds have deadened, so you don't feel.
No. That's we're
burn.
evolving
Right.
as
Okay, I'll give it to you.
as adults and people. Like, as you get older, things change. So I think this is where this theme is going to go with this drunken mess. Is that so? When I was like 18, 19, I was like, I know everything. Whiskey, bourbon, all of that, Jack Daniels, I've had enough of it to know I've barfed and I don't like it. It does not agree with me.
That was
Didn't
Katy
like
Perry's first draft of
that song that she did.
I barfed,
Then in her third
I
album
don't like it.
was, whiskey
this
is
would be
not
better.
that bad.
I like
My
it.
taste buds have changed.
They've evolved.
So it's gone past I've kissed a girl and I like it. Now it's like I've had some whiskey and it's actually delicious. Right. So here we are in our 40s. I don't like end it with the actual number now.
Understand.
I'm like 40 something years old. That is where I am right now.
Okay.
I'm 40 something years old.
So things to talk about. I've had a birthday recently. We'll get to that.
Oh, Dave had a birthday.
Right, we had a birthday.
It was a good birthday.
Well, let's talk about this evening first.
Yeah.
So, as we said, we started with martinis.
Yes.
Delicious.
So good.
Now, just for those of you playing along at home, I make a gin and vodka martini.
Yeah. Vodka.
Together, which I've been led to believe is kind of like the classic martini.
Yeah.
Most people just have it with like vodka.
I like a dirty martini
So
too. But
I do. I'm not a big dirty,
neither
but
am
I do love the olives though.
The
on
olives
their
are
own.
the best part because that's like
She's
if you
going
don't have
also
hors d'oeuvres.
she's going in for the banana again. So
I don't like it. I'm just
that's what she
I'm
said.
just here.
So gin and vodka. So we do for the two of us.
Yin and vodka.
Yin and vodka. I do 2 shots of gin, 2 shots of vodka, and a shot of vermouth. And that makes drinks for the two of us.
And then a splash of bleach.
And just to keep things interesting.
Right.
Right? We don't know where the night will
Corona.
go when we do that.
We just want to put us
Just to be safe. So
not funny.
So then that led to, you know what? All right, I will fight anyone who disagrees with this statement. But you might know me as a food snob in most scenarios.
No, Dave's not. He's not a food snob.
Oh,
That's
no,
a
I
lie.
am. It's okay. It's okay to say.
He'll just
It's
eat
okay to say.
anything.
No.
That's a lie.
But
Right.
Domino's thin crust pizza is some good ass shit.
It's actually, but they screwed it up, and it's still
Okay.
good.
Right? So they did. So we were a
Why
little
is that
disappointed. There was
okay?
like barely any cheese. It
Okay,
was like
it's
I
like
don't know.
someone didn't put their glasses on and then put the toppings,
That's right.
and it was crooked, and we were like, "Wow,
okay. So,
all right."
so
and
on
you
the
could get
if you've
the
ever ordered from
essence
Domino's,
of it.
there's an app that shows you the process of your order is in.
But
It's
we're
gotten
never
to the
going to
shop,
tell on them,
and then it
'cause
says somebody is processing your order, and
I'll
then it's
never
like
rat out.
Caroline is getting your order
I
ready
would never
for
rat
the...
out on Caroline.
Well, it's happening right now because
No.
listen, I feel like they should tell you Caroline's trying her best.
No,
Like,
she'll
instead
get
of-
fired.
right?
Don't do it.
Then they did a quality check. There was a quality check, and I swear, I
Did
kid
you talk on the quality check,
Listen,
David?
I kid you not. The quality check went on for about 10 minutes. And in my mind, I just pictured them there with their like hand on their chin, stroking their chin, going,
Caroline wasn't doing that.
looks pretty good. So, okay, so 10 minutes, this quality check goes on. Finally, it's, out on delivery, and you see where this person is. They give you the whole GPS of where this person is. They're like, just around the corner, be ready. And Raphael...
Dave was really ready. He was
Raphael
giving me
was-
step by step.
I was like,
during
"Here,
Ray
Dave,
Donovan.
this is it."
I was like, shut up. Things are going on in Ray Donovan. Don't disrupt
And I
it
was
with
like, "Sure,
Domino's.
sure.
And he was like, sure.
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 So Raphael comes with the
Sure.
pizza. We got, I'm not going to lie, we got 3 large pizza crack pizzas.
For me
So
and
Domino's thin crust is pizza crack. It really
is.
is. It's so
It's
good.
PC.
It's PC. Reese PC.
Why do you have to put my name in there?
Why not?
You call me fat.
So, what? So we got, here, we started with, I got pepperoni and onion.
And so half the pepperoni was like
Yeah,
on
it
the
wasn't-
side,
it
on the
wasn't
right
evenly
side.
spread. So typically,
And there was like big
one
onion
of the
slices
things that I love about
in the
it
middle.
is that they put the pizza out evenly and it gets nice and crispy. It's nice and thin.
Yeah.
This was not.
The
This
crust
was like.
was good.
This was like I'm just gonna.
The
I feel like
patterning
I
of
feel
the
like the pizza
pepperoni was
is
not
half
good.
the size of what it actually is.
Anyway, go on to the next one.
So then we got a mushroom and green pepper.
Right. So the green
That's-
pepper
was
on
fine.
it's like on the left side too.
So that was
Someone
one that
had
didn't
their
have
glasses
like,
on,
the cheese. It was weird.
or had their contacts
Yeah.
in weird, because everything was off balance. The toppings were off balance. What was the last one that
Balance?
I requested? Was
You requested Hawaiian pizza.
So I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm just gonna come out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come out and
Yeah.
say that on this date, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna say that I think that pizza with pineapple and ham is okay.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of the pineapple and ham pizza.
I'm not afraid of
actually,
it. I'm not afraid of
listen,
it.
I enjoy it.
I'm okay with
I think
it.
it's good.
And
So-
if that gives me bad publicity or I lose my job, then that's so be it. Because I will die in that hill.
All right, I'm with you.
This is a market.
So listen,
Listen.
if you haven't tried Domino's thin crust pizza,
Listen.
I don't like normal Domino's pizza.
Because the normal one is for
It's
normals.
not good.
And they can go
You're right.
die.
But Domino's thin crust
Right.
is something special,
It is.
and so try that. Is all I'm saying. If you haven't
Especially
tried it,
With
try it.
pineapple and ham.
All right, can we take a minute here
No.
to just talk about I'm wearing my Tampa Brady sweatshirt.
Tampa Brady. Whoa.
I got one for you.
We did. That was Valentine's Day.
Well, that's part of Valentine's Day. This one. You got a lovely plant.
I did. I picked out a plant for Market Basket tonight. So this is how, when you've been married for 17 years, this is how Valentine's Day goes. Okay, here it goes.
We're close
Here it
to
goes.
17 years.
Here it goes. Oh, Dave, do you want to get me this Valentine's Day gift on Valentine's Day, day before Galentine's Day on 2/13? I would like this piece of jewelry from Alex and Ani. And Dave's like, shh, sure. Like Ray Donovan.
Sure, babe, sure.
So I'm like, okay. And he's like, oh, I'm going to get you a little something extra with that. I'm like, sure. Sure. So we've become Ray Donovan.
Yep.
After 17 years. Sure. Then we're in Market Basket buying the food for our big Valentine's Day dinner tomorrow.
We got planned. Yeah.
And go get a plant. I'm like, okay. And I found this wickety-wackety plant.
It's really good. We'll take a picture of that
wickety
plant.
wackety.
We'll
it's
send
actually
out.
super cute.
I like
It was
it. It's
it
nice.
called out to me, but it was in the wrong pot, I guess. I don't know. There was like a red one and a black one, and I wanted the black one, so I switched them. So I'm that person in Market Basket that switches the things. I was like, you know what? There's probably a camera looking at me, and I don't even care. I'm not even doing anything bad. So I switched from one plant in the red planter to the black planter. And I was like, this looks way better. And it's like a succulent, and I love it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so cute. So that's what I wanted. So I was holding it. And I also got my hair colored today, and it matches the plant. So Dave's like, who wore it better? So here we are in Market Basket looking at my
So the plant is nice. We've got some other things coming. We've got a nice day planned tomorrow.
It all goes down to...
What does it go down to, babe?
Well, it goes down to like what your comfortability is and like what you find fun. And I don't want to be out and about doing stuff. Like I'd like that we're just going to be at home, driving the girls around.
Yep. That's a fun day, actually.
Because they made Valentine's Day cards for their friends. Very thoughtful.
I thought was amazing. Like they've actually handmade.
They're amazing.
So these kids. So this is what makes this even more exciting to me is that the fact that these kids have not been in school though. But listen, we're gonna have a great day.
I know.
The kids haven't been in school. They haven't really been able to hang out with their friends as much as they'd like to, or the way they would like to. And both of them, Emily was up at 9 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny slept in. She woke up a little later, but she was up obviously later than Emily doing this stuff. But they were hand making these big Valentine's Day cards
that are very specific jokes to each of their friends.
Person. So it's not like they just made like a Happy Valentine's Day, Joe.
Right.
Happy Valentine's Day, Sarah.
So they did like 500 Days of Summer. Funny joke. They did a Parks and Rec joke.
So they had all these.
Oh my God, so good! And
individual
Pedro
jokes,
Pascal,
right?
Emily
individual things,
and Johnny
with
Drew.
Each person. Ron Swanson,
like it's so funny. I'm so impressed.
And handwritten, like personal notes in each of these cards. And I was like, gals, I am. I'm so proud of you, whatever you did. Good. And so tomorrow morning, we're going to drive them around
the town.
So they can drive around the multiple
Literally,
towns.
we have a map.
Yeah, we're going to try to time it so we do it most efficiently. But the moral of the story is, I mean, come on. How cool are they?
That's so.
Cool.
Say what you want about Valentine's Day. It's not about Hallmark and the cards. It's about telling people that you love them, you miss them, you think that they're awesome. And so... Like, Dave and I picked out things. Like, I got Dave a pillow for Valentine's Day.
Which I thought was for my birthday, so I feel like
I said Happy Valentine's Day several different times. Because for your birthday, I bought you a bunch of different things for your birthday.
All right, calm down.
A $70 vinyl. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, and the girls knocked it out of the ballpark with your birthday too. They
so
got you a mirror for.
Here again, let's
talk
get
about
back
that.
Let's go back to how thoughtful these girls
and then
are.
We could talk about Valentine's Day. But this is amazing.
So, my birthday week, Monday. My birthday was on Saturday.
Yep.
Starting on Monday, they gave me one gift.
Every day,
leading up to the grand gift on my actual birthday.
Which was like the best
gift
ever.
let's walk through these. The first gift I got was a M&M's almond chocolate bar.
And Dave doesn't eat a lot of candy, but when he does...
there are some, again, just like Domino's thin crust pizza.
Very
there
specific.
There are some candies that I'm like, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So if you haven't had the chance to have the M&M's almond bars, you should, because they're damn
Not a
delicious.
sponsor.
No,
but
I know,
yeah.
but maybe someday.
Maybe
They're
someday.
damn good.
Yeah.
We should actually talk about that, what we were talking about in terms of like some people having opinions about things that you don't agree with.
That's another
story.
That's another
But anyway,
story.
so then that was gift number 1. The second day, we have an inside joke where we went to the mall one day and they have you know the little kiosks in the middle of the mall area.
This is really funny.
They have that one that has like all of these like alpacas, like alpaca stuffed like animals and little mini
Like
alpacas
shirts
and all of these
things and stuff.
And so one time the girls and I were walking around the mall and we got to that thing and I go, "Oh, a llama." And this
They were like,
woman
yeah.
walking by, didn't know us from Adam.
Yeah.
Walking by goes, "Alpaca."
Like, totally Karen jumped in the conversation. They
It's
were
an
like, what?
alpaca.
That was their joke for the last, year and a half.
We
So
laugh
funny.
and laugh. So they got me a little miniature alpaca.
Right.
That
Which we
I
scream
put over near my workstation.
that it's a llama. But
Also,
whatever, it's fine.
very thoughtful.
Yeah.
Great gift.
Then
Then
they
the
get
next
you
day
the glasses.
was I didn't get there yet.
Oh, sorry.
The next gift was they got me another chocolate bar.
Oh,
which
and
was
there was
the
a fight
peanut,
over that.
The peanut chocolate M&M bar, which is not as good as the almond one. It's good, but not as
But they
good
were
as the
fighting
almond one.
that there was too much chocolate
Well, so here's the thing.
distribution.
I'm
and
a
I'm
big.
like, whatever.
If you don't know this about me already, you know that I am, or you may not know, and I'm telling you now for the very first time, this is an exclusive, that I'm a big, okay, if you don't want to eat junk food, don't buy junk food. I'm like one of those people.
We don't actually have a lot of junk food.
I'm not saying
in
we
the
do,
house.
but I'm saying that's my mentality.
Right.
Is
No, but
I don't
true.
want to do this thing, so I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I can do this thing.
Right.
That's how I operate.
Right.
And so they probably got into an argument about whether or not buying
Yeah.
chocolate was a good
No,
idea.
it was
in general.
about being repetitive
Oh,
with
okay.
the chocolate
All right.
theme. So anyway,
Okay.
so they
Anyway,
did that,
so
and you were fine, and it was
It's fine.
good,
It was
and
good.
and
We
you
ate the
ate
chocolate.
it. It was fine.
delicious.
Next day,
The next day, I'm drinking out of it right now. They got
you
me
should
some
take a picture and show
whiskey glasses that have the
Patriots
metal
logo.
Patriots logo
Yeah.
on it. It's
Which,
pretty intense.
so you understand,
Also-
we still love the Patriots, but also support and love.
We have to talk about Tom
Tom
Brady just a little bit, but we'll get back to
Brady.
that. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Monday,
Whatever,
Tuesday, Wednesday,
it's fine.
Thursday, Friday. What was? And then
I don't know, but then
I think the
just
last.
go to the major
Okay.
gift because that's the
I'm
best
getting
one.
there now. So then they got me. So it's funny because we've had a mirror on. So when we bought this house, it has mirrors on the back of the doors when you open up the closets. When you open up the closets, a light
The
turns
light goes on.
and there's a mirror on
Right.
the back of the door. In the guest room, one of the mirrors, well, the mirror in the guest room broke. And so there's a piece of the mirror still on the door. And then there's another piece that is
It's like
clearly
a whole
not on the door.
gigantic piece.
And so since lockdown, I took that piece and I've put it on a chair in the lounge room area that we have so I could do yoga, right, with the mirror.
Yeah.
And so oftentimes I forget to put the mirror, hide the mirror or put it someplace
It's
if somebody
always
comes
out.
by.
It's always
And
out.
people are always like,
Why do you have a broken mirror in your living room? It's really weird. So we have to be because Dave does yoga
Right,
on the
right.
broken mirror,
Right.
and it drives us, me and the girls, crazy.
So they bought me a brand new mirror to do my yoga in. And it's
Yeah.
one of those mirrors that hangs over
and
the
it was
door.
a lot of money. It wasn't cheap, and they were like, "Whoa,
So-
do we do this or do we not do this?" But
No,
then they
it
did
was
it
great.
because they knew he needed it, and I was like, "You guys are
Yeah. So
Awesome.
the moral of the story was they're really thoughtful gift
Yeah.
givers, and
Yeah.
they did a really great job, and I
Yeah.
loved all of my gifts. And then Saturday we went out to dinner.
yep."
We went to a place. I'm going to mention it by name again because I think as much as
That's
we
a
can.
great place.
It's called La Fina, It's in Andover.
In Andover.
And hence the name implies.
The waiter
it's a place
was
you want to
amazing.
go for a
the
special
place
occasion.
you want to go to.
You're going to spend a bit of money.
It's pricey,
but it was really good.
but worth it.
We had a delicious meal. What did we have? We started the evening.
Tomahawk steak
We didn't do the tomahawk. We did the porterhouse.
It wasn't tomahawk?
No, it wasn't the tomahawk. It was the porterhouse.
Right.
But we started with, we had some mussels, frites, which was delicious. And I've never had frites on top of mussels, French fries, for those of you playing along at home. But delicious. Had a really good flavor. Yeah. And really good. We got fried oysters.
Yep.
Which
also
I've never
delicious.
had. Delicious. And what else did we get? I feel like we got
the fig with the
tuna tartare. Oh, we got a tuna tartare, and we got the fig. We got the burrata,
yes,
right?
The burrata cheese with
fig,
the fig.
Dusted
oh my god!
Yeah, it was really
so good. The girls got a soup,
lobster bisque,
which was different for them.
So
it was
little different. It was that's
wine.
The one thing I might not order again. It was
wasn't
more
like
on the
cream.
French side of things.
Yeah.
It was less cream and more of like an oil base.
And that wasn't.
But I will say, they did eat all of the lobster before I was able to have a piece. So,
I know. They love
piece, but
lobster.
like a spoonful.
Yeah.
And so I feel as though it may have
steak.
been different with the lobster.
Yeah. But they did good.
It was good.
Considering.
And then I got an order of the scallop entree. It was scallops and I don't know, what was that? Was that grits? Or I don't know, it was something. Scallops and something, I forget what you call that. But it was good. It was very good.
Yeah.
And then we just got a giant porterhouse steak.
Yeah. It was delicious.
To split. That
so
came
good.
with like potato wedges.
Yeah.
Had some roasted garlic.
Yeah.
That was really
Everything
good.
the roasted garlic was so good.
And it came with a steak sauce that was also like a molasses-based steak sauce.
Everything that you bought was worth the price
really good
that you paid.
We got drinks. We got a couple of drinks.
Yep.
Delicious. They were a little late seating us, so they gave us the first round of drinks free, which is always a welcome addition.
But little maker's mark at the end, and then we had some...
we had a creme
dessert.
We had a dessert creme brulee that was really good.
And
we're big fans of the creme brulee.
What's nice is like the girls are good with food. Like they're like they like good food, and we sit together and we just talk about how great food is. Yeah. And that's one of the things during the pandemic that I think, have appreciated the most is like how good food is. They have a good appreciation for food, and they're great gift givers. Like, and you're good too. Like in the sense of like where our gift giving has become pretty practical, but it's still kind of fun. Like it's fun. Like I'm just kind of like, babe, I kind of like this, and you're like, you want it? I'm like, all right. Like I love that. I love that we do that. We can do that. Yeah. Because we save and work hard, and but that's another. We can have a money.
Well, we can have a money
podcast.
We're gonna have a discussion,
and we
about
should.
That. But all right, so I want to go back
to about that.
Let's just go back one moment.
Okay.
Tom fucking
Brady. I'm just gonna start with my favorite thing about everything is two things. One is the my friends who I love, who decided to unfriend me because I love Tom Brady. And you want to know what? If that's what you're going to unfriend me for, so be it. I don't care. Was I mad that he left the Pats? Sure.
All right.
Sure.
Let's not even talk about that. Let's not even talk about that. Let's talk about...
kicked ass with the Bucks and guy just did what he had to do. And my second favorite thing is him... drunk, walking happy. You see a lot of these guys there, DUIs, murder, garbage, horrible things. Here's Tom Brady, like, what he's been in better shape than I've been drunk ever. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my God, his happiness is.
So I've been laughing a lot. There's the meme going around with Brady as like white hair and a long Santa beard.
Yep.
It's like the year's 2023 or I don't know, whatever.
It's like 2035.
Yeah, something crazy down the way, and it's like Tom Brady joining another random team
with a big Rasputin beard,
and he's like, You boys want to win the Super Bowl?
At some random team. He goes over to some random team. You guys want to win a Super Bowl, which is definitely what he did with the Tampa Bay.
I mean, come on.
Listen,
awesome. Good for
we're
him.
Not Tampa Bay fans. Well, we're Tom Brady
fans,
and
Tom
Gronk fans.
Well, yeah. So
you know what I mean?
So congratulations to him.
Yes.
Happy for him.
Amazing.
Because he's set his sights on things, and I'm all for people who set their sights on a goal and achieve those things.
Do it, because here's great. Okay. So I'd like to address this.
Oh.
Many
Would
people,
you like to
including
it?
Yeah, no, that's gross, David.
Sorry.
Many people were mad when I decided to move from Brooklyn to here. One of those people was my mom, and some of my friends. And the way I set it up is Dave got a better opportunity away from Sheepshead Bay. We were going to be better off where we were, and the girls were going to do better. I was going to do better. Everything was going to be better. And we had to do this for ourselves. And I'm like Brooklyn ride or die, like Sheepshead Bay, love it. But sometimes you got to make a move because life is short and you're getting older and you got to do the right thing for yourself and your family. So when we moved from Brooklyn to Methuen, best thing we ever did. And that's why I didn't get mad. Sure. That's why I didn't get Ray Donovan. Sure. That's why I didn't get mad at Dave when we moved, because I'm like, this is the right thing. And so when Brady was like, I need to go from New England to Tampa, I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. But I was like, you know what? He needed to do that for him to prove himself so that he can, where I was in my career, I felt kind of, I don't know, anchored. Like I wasn't going to improve or get better.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you had an opportunity to make us be better. And look how much better we are.
Oh no, we're in a good
And that's
spot.
why I don't get mad at Brady. Like he needed to show that he was like 40 something and still had it. Look at him. Look at him. He took the Bucks to the Super Bowl and they won.
Listen, it's a team effort.
Admit it.
But he is playing the best he's ever played.
The best he's ever played. So both of us still love the Pats, but come on. You gotta get off the high horse there. Just stop.
You're happy for Brady.
Stop. You gotta be happy for Brady.
So I gotta say, I'm enjoying. So we got a new setup we're working with here. We've got a couple. Instead of one. So previously, if you didn't know, we were sharing a microphone, and so we were sitting across the way from a microphone.
Yeah, Dave hooked it up.
So I hooked it up. I got another microphone. I got us some new boom arms, or boom arms.
If you watch Ray Donovan.
And I like the setup because there's not a microphone in the middle of us now. We can kind of see each other clearly. They seem to be picking up well. The only thing maybe I don't like is the newer microphone kind of causes a
little echo, but it's not terrible.
Not an echo as much as a robotic sound in the headphones. You sound great. It's on sounds
good when you play it, so we're good.
Right. It's just what I hear in the mic.
But we've upgraded.
But we've upgraded. Hopefully, it sounds good. Yeah. We'll see how the editing situation goes, but.
I think we should stop soon because I'm feeling
wonky. I'm ready to stop because I feel like we've talked about the things we were going to talk about.
I'm starting to get the hiccups.
This was just okay. We want to stop that quickly. We're going to talk about some things. This was a little bonus episode. Thank you for listening.
If you think it's a bonus, it might be.
Well, it depends on, I guess, We'll listen to it in the morning.
You're
and you can be the judge of that. But we're getting excited for season 2. We're going to be talking the folks on the email list. If you're not on the email list, register for that. Because we're going to be reaching out to find out some of the things you'd like to talk about.
What do you want to hear about?
As you mentioned, we're going to do an episode on money.
Yep.
I think we'll maybe do an episode on the home. We've got a lot of home projects that we're looking
we are doing home projects. So
home improvements.
We've been in this house since 2015.
5 years, right?
So
5 going on 6 years.
Here's the thing. Sometimes you move into a house and you think you're just going to make it your own right away. Doesn't happen.
You can do what you can do when you can do it.
Take your time.
And
don't
we've done a
stretch
few
your
things,
budget if you don't have to.
This summer we've done a few things, but now we're ready to do a few more things with inside the house itself.
Especially
and on
because
the outside, really. So
we might be in the house more often than we thought we would.
And so we're excited about that. We'll do an episode about the home. And we want to hear, we have a couple of other ideas, but we want to do an episode on grief. I think will be interesting.
Yeah.
That'll be a tough one to get through, but that'll be good. I think it'll be cleansing. And then we want to hear what you want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Would like to have us
tell us
about.
what you want to hear.
We'll send out an email, ask for that stuff. As always, we thank you for listening.
And if you like us drinking alcohol prior to or during the...
Please don't tell us, because we don't need any more
No, you should
fuel
tell me, because I'm all about this right now.
Thank you. We appreciate you listening.
Yes.
As always, if you haven't already, please do leave us a review. We love that stuff. That stuff helps us find new listeners. And for those of you on the email list, we'll be reaching out soon, and we'll talk to you soon. So that's it, Reese. I think we did pretty good.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Bye.
I didn't
do
get
your
to
thing.
say. That's
do your thing, and then I'll do my thing.
All right, friends. Life is a group project. Be kind to each other.
Bye.
We got